Do you know why these deep-sea creatures come to the shore? Some say it's the hint of a big disaster, but some say it's the Leviathan coming. You have seen these deep-sea creatures coming to the shore in social media. This is an oarfish. It is also called doomsday fish as it is considered a sign of big earthquakes. In 2011, several oarfishes were found in the beaches of Japan, followed by a massive 9.0 magnitude earthquake and tsunami that struck the Japan's Tohoku region in March. Oarfishes are rarely found as they live in the deep sea, up to 1,000 meters below the mean sea level, and can grow up to a length of 11 meters or 36 feet. Leviathan. The story of Leviathan is deeply rooted in ancient Jewish mythology and is mentioned in several passages of the Hebrew Bible. According to legend, Leviathan was a massive sea serpent or dragon created by God during the early days of the world. It was said to be so large that it could encircle the entire world. Leviathan was described as a fearsome creature with incredible strength and power. It ruled the oceans, striking fear into the hearts of all who crossed its path. God, fearing Leviathan's power, decided to separate it from its counterpart, Behemoth, and placed it in the ocean. However, the legend states that during the Messianic era, Leviathan will be killed by God. In some versions of the myth, Leviathan is described as a symbol of chaos and the untamed forces of nature. Its legend has captivated human imagination for centuries, representing the eternal struggle between order and chaos. In the Christian mythology, in the beginning, God created the world and all its creatures, including Leviathan. Leviathan was a massive sea serpent, with scales as hard as iron and a powerful tail that could stir the oceans. According to the Bible, Leviathan was a fearsome creature, feared by all who knew of its existence. But despite its fearsome reputation, Leviathan was also a creature of great beauty, with a splendor that rivaled the stars in the sky. As the story goes, Leviathan lived in the depths of the ocean, ruling over the sea and all its creatures. But despite its power, Leviathan was not invincible. According to the Bible, God had created Leviathan, and God alone had the power to defeat it. Some interesting facts about Leviathan. The name, Leviathan, comes from the Hebrew word, Leviathan, meaning, twisted, or, coiled. In Jewish mythology, Leviathan is often associated with the sea monster Logan, mentioned in the Babylonian creation myth, Enuma Elish. The coming of Leviathan is mentioned in the Jewish and Christian mythology. These reasons are associated with the coming of Leviathan. 1. Increased chaos and disorder. According to some interpretations, the rise of Leviathan is accompanied by a significant increase in chaos and disorder in the world. 2. Natural disasters. Some believe that natural disasters such as earthquakes, hurricanes, and tsunamis may be signs of Leviathan's approaching presence. 3. Appearance of false prophets. The Bible warns of false prophets who will arise in the last days, leading people astray. Some believe that the appearance of these false prophets may be a sign of Leviathan's coming. 4. Rise of evil and wickedness. As Leviathan is often associated with evil and wickedness, some believe that a significant increase in evil and wickedness in the world may be a sign of its approaching presence. 5. Changes in the ocean. Some interpretations suggest that changes in the ocean, such as unusual sea creatures or unexplained phenomena, may be signs of Leviathan's coming. 6. Wars and conflicts. Some believe that the coming of Leviathan is preceded by wars and conflicts that will shake the foundation of the world. 7. Appearance of the Messiah. In Jewish tradition, the coming of Leviathan is often linked to the appearance of the Messiah, who will defeat the monster and bring peace to the world. 8. Redemption of Israel. Some interpretations believe that the coming of Leviathan is connected to the redemption of Israel and the ingathering of the Jewish people. You may have seen videos of Monster Head in the Google Maps, which are really tectonic plates. Leviathan is so massive as its single movements could cause disasters, so some videos are telling that movement of this plate could cause big disasters, thus referring to Leviathan. Reality. The reality of Leviathan is that it is a mythical sea monster described in the Bible, most likely not a real creature but rather a literary symbol representing powerful, chaotic forces that only God can control. Its depiction in the Bible is used to illustrate God's immense power and sovereignty over creation, not as a literal animal that existed in the past. Although, the human activities such as deforestation, mining, can cause big disasters.